Hello and welcome to VDRL Racing League. You are joined by me, YB. It's just me today, and let's hope for a good time at here in Netherlands. So, what do people think will happen in today? Please put your predictions in chat for who will get a pole position. As people are now lining up onto and getting ready for this amazing qualifying session, and let's hope that they do well today. Let's hope that there's not too much instances as there was yesterday. As you guys are trying to figure out on your predictions, I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Ruben for pole, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to go with. We go Ruben Taro. No, that's right. My bad. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ruben Taro, and I'm gonna go with Nilu as well. I think that will be my top three for today. Hiya, Jan. Hiya. Yeah, I think I agree with Taro Ruben. I can but I agree as we see the drivers being ready in the pit lane and ready for Q1. Let's hope that these drivers are able to do a good lap as I think an Aston Martin comes out. Let's see how Polly does, as Polly did actually win last week, and let's see if we can be able to do it again. Next one, Polly Ruben, yeah, it's not a bad show, as Polly obviously did win last week. And it could be in a good contention today with the car to beat. But if we do look at the standings for the drivers thingy, we do have the Red Bulls of Ruben the top. So that is to keep in mind, and he is leading only by 17 points. So he is the car to beat in the Drivers' Championship, as we are near enough halfway through the season. So every point now matters to the championship, but also the constructors, as Red Bull have got 139 points in the lead to other constructors. So could they see their continuation in form continue today here at Netherlands? As Polytron is about to begin his lap here, as he's going down the main straight into turn one, because he brakes immediately early to go into the turn, and he's going out with a good exit as he turns now, because we get into the very big divot, and now accelerating quickly as he gets down onto the gears very quickly. He uses up the battery. Morrison, Polly, Remus, and Taro. Again, you guys are really favoring Polly, and he has a big snap as most drivers, and he's out. Polly is out. Wow, that is news for the drivers competing as last week's thing is now out. Also, I think Taro might have a racing ban, qualifying ban. I think he is also out. But that is shocking. There's a lot of drivers. Even I think Barney yesterday, he crashed out in that corner yesterday, and wow, that corner seems to provide a lot of issues with drivers in this game. So let's see what other drivers can do. As now we follow Serban. As Serban, I think, crosses the line and does a 1:09.7. And that is the time to beat. So far, never mind. Michael is now a 1:08.5. is a good lap coming in. I think yesterday we saw a 1:07, so can any driver beat it yesterday? From yesterday. So let's see. I see as driver goes up with a 1:09. I'm pretty sure that would be a getting the time up. As Vastas goes up in line and goes P4 with a 1:09.8. As now we find Bradley. Bradley didn't do too bad yesterday, I think, within the Aston Martin. So let's see who can do well in the Ferrari today in the tier Saturday. If he goes around the final corner, uses his battery, dumps it all the way to the line, and it's P1 with a 1 minute, with a 1:08. Wow, that is fast for Bradley, but will it be fast enough as we have a yellow flag at turn one, and now yeah, he could probably be letting other drivers past. As we now ride on board with Percy, the Sauber. See, he has a bit of a snap and goes onto a bit of the grass. And he goes over and goes to P4 with a 1:09.6. So he will have time and try and find it again. Now Austin in the Mercedes now goes, and he's doing all right. He does go a bit far in the corner, so he will have maybe some time to think it, to maybe go again later in the session to try and make up those mistakes. So here we go. He comes up to the final point with a bit of traffic ahead. He does slot in between, and he comes up to the line and gets a. It goes to P at the time to end a little minute. I think I'm back to Remus 1:09. So this is going well from some drivers, but now we follow Ruben. On my screen now we follow Nala the Legend, who in the other Salvas did actually quite well yesterday, and let's see if that he might do well in the Salva today. Let's see. Has got a car behind him that will give him a massive tow to the B car. Now it goes to P11 from 1:11, which is great. So let's see if these drivers can pull a very fast time and try and see if they can beat Bradley, as we are now hitting the 11th mark in the session, and we've got 11 minutes to go until we can fully see what our grid is today for tier Saturday. I think I still issues on my end, so just give it a moment back. So now we follow what Haas is the Haas, you know, crosses the line. Yeah, very, very difficult issues. Just please hang on. As the Haas does go up to P3. Wow, we don't usually talk a lot about the Hasses in VDRL, but wow, P3 is incredible to see from Boss. Wow. Now we follow driver again, looking to improve like his lap time before. He now sits down at P6. He did do quite well yesterday for Friday, but let's see what he can do here to Saturday, and see if we can go up to any of the first 3 positions and see if we can beat Bradley's time. As now Bradley is now on an outlap and trying to improve on his lap time. Here we go. And the Haas was, I think, either going to go pit or go again. I obviously didn't see a driver did have a bit of a slip. I think because my Discord is not doing great today. But yeah, I think everything's all right. So let's out. If he's right on board with the Alpine on my club, he is now on a push lap to see if he can beat Bradley's time, which was a 1:08, which was a 1:08.4, and my club is currently on a 1:08.5 during the first sector, and I don't. If he is over his time, but he is in sector 2, has got a bit of traffic in his way, and I don't think that will hold up on his time overall. But let's see if he's up on his time, his sector 2 time, as he now goes through the quick right two-hander, and he is up just marginally, just less than a tenth. He's up. So let's see that if this is enough to pull him into P1 here in Netherlands. So let's see if he is able to do this as he goes round the final corner. Power's down on the ERS, and let's see if it is enough to pull into P1, and it is with a 1:08.3. Wow! So it goes up by a tenth of a second here at Netherlands. So let's see if any of the drivers they have 6 minutes to go to try and improve on their lap times. Stam crosses the line. I don't think he improves. We'll go with Darius. Let's see if what he has got. Because he is now thinking he hasn't pushed much in the battery, so he could be going on waiting for another lap. But that would hinder him to go back into the pit lane and go with some fresh tyres. So he could have had a spin here, ladies and gentlemen. Here it's Netherlands to see. So let's see if he does pit to get a new fresh tyre, and he does. So we won't see him out anytime soon, and let's see what the other drivers can do, as most of them are in the pit lane. Here we are. Now we have Nala. Let's see what he can do. Let's see. I'm assuming that he is on a outlap, because I'm guessing he has plenty of fuel to go for more than one lap around here. I think now he's about to start off. He didn't get the best of exit, but he's not powering down on the battery just yet, and as he piles into the pit lane. So everyone is now in the pit lane and waiting for the timer to tick down. I'm probably waiting for their final runs to go. So each driver will now looking to put on their freshest tyre and to go again and to try and beat Michael, who is now at the top of the table. So let's see what these drivers can do towards the final stages of this qualifying session. As now I think we have an Aston Martin is now peeled out and a Ferrari. So let's see what the Murphy and Master can do with this session with only 3 minutes to go. Let's see what they can do. There's also driver peels out on the pit lane as well. As other drivers are now heading out, assuming that they must have put enough fuel to either go again for 2 laps or they can just hold it out and hope and pray that they do not make a mistake. The thing is that driver and Murphy have come out with not fresh tyres. That could hinder their chances. But here Master does have fresh tyres. That could hear an advantage here. But using fresh tyres might also be hindered in the race. As we could see safety car here, as we did see safety car here yesterday, as the barriers are close to cause a safety car, as Michael now does also appear out on the pit lane. But can Master pull himself up, maybe into P7, as he does, I think, improve on his sector time, as he is using a lot of his battery, as he now goes into the next turn and goes full throttle into it, and brakes slightly, goes into the next turn, does well with the acceleration, he uses more and more of his batteries, as we have got it now flying back in Sector 1 and Sector 2, so that's probably later on, probably for a spin. I think it was from the Aston Martin, so it could be from the Murphy. So let's see what Master can do now. He's going on to the final turn. He should dump all of his battery, heads to the final line, and let's see what his sector time. Can it pull him up to the table? And P11, he does go up and improve on his time from P12 to P11. So not a massive improvement, but it is an improvement after all. So let's see if he is happy with that time or not. But let's see what the others can do, as the drivers must be able to do. Michael now starts his lap. As now we follow on Michael. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve it? Can he extend his time out in front and stop the others from getting pole position? As now we're going to yellow flag from Sector 3 and Sector 1. I think for turn 1. So it would be a slow car. See what he can do. Takes corner. Usually go off on riding the curve. Takes the curve now, and now he has traffic ahead of him again. Well, let's see if the DRS and the air that he gets in the pole, he gets from the car. Let's see if it is enough. He is up by his time, but he is down on his time by less than 1,000th of a second. So let's see if he can improve. As he now uses the battery in the final turn. Let's see what he does. See what time does he improve on his time? No, he does not. So that leaves Bradley and Remus and possibly Stamp to possibly and Driver. Let's see what they can do, because this could be a 6-way battle for pole here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see, because we usually don't talk about Michael that much. But sometimes he does pull out a drive here and there. This could be good for the drivers. Let's see what Bradley can do. Let's see if he can snatch pole position away. He's only got 20 seconds left in the session. So he now crosses the line and it goes down as Remus improves to a 1:08.3. So here we could see that maybe Michael could have the pole position, as now we follow Ruben, as let's see if he can spoil the fun, as we have mentioned that he is leading the Drivers' Champion, so the Drivers' Championship, so let's see what he can do, as no one can really count him out, so let's see what he can do around here, as he takes the corner nice and well. There's a caution further back, let's see next to the leader with the driver ahead. Let's hope that he doesn't hinder. Please move out the way from Ruben. He has a bit of snap, but he does well to quickly think as this might cost him. Michael's out. He thinks he's done enough. Ruben goes to P4, knocks down the hats. So this could go well. Now as we follow Botti, but he goes P1. Wow. I think his first lap in qualifying, and he's already snatched pole position away by, I think it's less than 5 thousandths of a second. So maybe, wow, that is close. I think that's the closest I've seen in a qualifying session for league racing here for a while. As many drivers now peel back into the pit lane as that is now qualifying done. Wow. That is, wow. We had a lot in that qualifying session. We had Polly out. Toro, I think, had a qualifying round. Michael led all the way most in qualifying until Botti snatched it away, snatched pole position away, and took it on his first and final lap of the qualifying session on brand new tyres and shows it out of the park and shows them who is going to probably win today's thing. It's wow. This has been a good session, and let's hope that we have a good race, and let's pray that there's no safety cars. Let's just hope that maybe Yoshi does not jinx us as well next week. Because if we are at Suzuka next week. Now we follow. Here's your lineup. We've got Botti in P1, Michael P2, Remus in P3. And with Bradley, Stamp, Driver. Oh, sorry, with Ruben, Stamp, Driver, Zizard, Darius, Serban, Furzy, Vastas, Master, Samuel, Murphy, Nallard, Polly, and Toro. That rounds the drivers, the grid up, and let's see that's what they can do. As we know from yesterday, if it is dry all the way through, we will more likely will see a combination of 2 to 3 stoppers. So we could see a mixture of drivers and what they could start. We could see a mixture of tyres. We could see maybe medium, hard. Because we did see a lot of mediums here yesterday from the Tier Friday drivers. But we did see an outlier yesterday. So one went over soft. But the soft proved not useful here yesterday. So could the drivers stay on the comfortable medium, or could they push for a harder stint on the hard? So it could be a combination, but it does look dry. And yesterday, it did look like it was going to rain, but it did get clear. We could see the possibility of rain, but with looking at the weather, I don't think we will. So we will have a dry race for the moment, as the drivers are now getting ready with their setups, and let's see what they can do as they now take to the grid and pick on what tyres they want to use. But if you do have any race predictions on who will finish the podium, please put them in chat, as I would like to read them, as I do have YouTube open. And I will see what it is, and let's pray that you might be right. Because everyone loves to be right and with their race predictions. So let's see what these drivers can do, as I think, as we are waiting for the lights to go out. Or to take out, sorry. Let's see what. Wait, as I can hear the countdown being ready. So we've got 36 laps ready. Let's see what these drivers can do as we wait for the countdown to begin. Here we are. Here comes the lights. Well, 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light. And the drivers going away. Let's see what they can do to turn 1. Let's see what they can do. Let's hope there's no instances. And let's see the drivers do a clean into turn 1. As drivers move up on all the down, it's already a yellow sector. Sector 1 at turn 1, so we could have had a driver going off a bit slow, but it looks like they've all kept it clean from now. There's a lot of drivers are moving up, as now we've got another yellow sector as a William. Williams spins. Oh no, Serban spins. This is not good. This is not good for Williams, as Remus is now in P3, but Serban is in P18, which is not good. And I'm pretty sure every driver will get a point where they sat. But so far, from P1 to P5, they've not moved. The driver has moved up. The biggest person who has is Barney. Barney is moving well, and now he's dropped into Polly. So let's see what them two can do. That might be a good fight. As Botty is already 5/10 up the field, as we have a driver span into the gravel, and it is an Aston Martin in Polly. This is not good for Aston Martin, as Murphy and Polly now sat back as now a Ferrari goes like, wow, this is crazy first lap than yesterday. But wow, Master goes off, and now both the Aston Martins are now sat on P17 and 18. So this is crazy lap one, ladies and gentlemen. As Polly crashed in Q1 as doing qualifying, and now is sat P17, and he is our last week race winner. So we could have a completely different race winner here, Netherlands, for this week from last week. So this could be good. As now my club now goes into close to Botty, and now we follow Remus on from behind. As now a Ferrari now pits, probably for front wing damage, I think. She might have picked up. Oh, as Torre kind of goes in the back of Nab, and that he might have some front wing damage. I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but that was a bit iffy from him. He might be a bit angry here. I'm thinking to try and move up the positions. Is now he kind of goes side by side. Yeah, he hasn't picked up front wing damage, so he is lucky. As now Barney now follows behind Toro. So let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can move up the position. As Michael now sets the fastest lap of a 1:11.8. So he is to catch him, but now he goes through into turn one. Oh, they go side by side into turn two. I think there was a bit of argy-bargy there. So let's see what they can do. Let's see. No. But he keeps the lead. But this could be a switcheroo game, as we did see yesterday. I think with Botty. So let's see what then Botty and Michael could do as Toro now catches Barney because Barney has made the move done on Toro. As Nalid now goes further behind, is now catching Darius, and he made the move on the outside. Move done, well done to Nala, well done. Now let's see if he can catch Toro, but I don't think that will. The 3.4 seconds behind. Now Darius even goes further back. Wow, only 3 laps in, and he's struggling. As now Servan goes all the way back of Nala. Let's see if he's got DRS. There's a key advantage here. Let's see if he's going to make the move. No, I personally want it there because it's a bit stupid, and he could cost wing damage. Let's see now, Michael. He has DRS. Let's see if he can get this done into turn one. I personally wouldn't. No, keep back. I would. Let's play away into the next lap on the same corner. As now Barney sets the fastest lap of 1:11.4. So this good thing is locks up from Toro, which is not good, but it now means the Red Bulls are now P12 and P13. Oh, and now I'm trying another thingy, and I think he does get a bit of thingy to Darius. So he does go a bit side by side. Nicely done, gents. Nice. Let's see what they're doing now. Let's see if Darius lets him go, and he does. Now we follow Polly onto Serban. You'll be an angry person in that Aston Martin, so let's see if you might keep it nice and clean. As Austin now thingies and Toro, they go side by side. Let's see if he can just the switch back, and he does. Nearly pushing off track, but that's nicely done. See what he can do. Let's see if Toro can move up further. As now we follow Nalad in the Sauber. Let's see if he can catch Darius. See if he can make the move done for P16. As now Michael goes down the long straight. Got to turn one. He has got the power. He's gonna get it done before we even get to the turn. Wow. He will now keep the nice. Have the nice clean air, and he'll just go further and out. Let's see what he can do with that. See, the time is dropping. It is now down to 7/10, but he's now gone back up to 5. As now we follow Serban, as Polly now gets him back in turn 1, as we saw with Michael did before. So let's see if Serban can get the move done, and see if Polly can disrupt can disrupt Fastas in the McLaren. So let's see what he can do. As now Ruben is now chasing Bradley. Let's see if Bradley can perform a defensive thing on Ruben. As Ruben, this might cost some points into the championship, but I don't think it would be much. As much as Toro is in P11, so this won't hinder him much to Toro, but it will hinder him to the other drivers. So this could be a thing if he keeps behind Bradley. So could Bradley use that Ferrari, make it a wide Ferrari? But as now we follow Botti. Now let's see. He's got a lot of spare battery to spare. He is going to get this move done. As Michael was going to try and go defensive, but he didn't. So that's not. So now Botti now goes ahead, and Bradley keeps the defensive. So now Bradley. So Remus is going to try and sniff. Is the top because it's going to be a really huge DRS train. From near enough from P1 to P9, so this could be a huge thing. It is now Bradley going to North Remus. We'll have Remus ahead of him, but also have Ruben behind him. Ruben is a really good driver, so let's see what he can do. With Bradley ahead, let's see if he can try and get the move done, but more than likely with 30 more laps to go, we'll try and keep this nice and clean as now both have the P7 and P8. This is a good drive for her. As now they're going to try and follow driver ahead. Driver has a bit of a slide. That's going to really help Scissor. Let's see what he can do. He will have DRS, but also driver will also have DRS. So let's see what he's thinking, because driver is kind of near enough a second away, but we'll just about get DRS. He is within that golden second, as Botti keeps ahead of Michael, followed by Remus and Bradley and Ruben. So this is going well for Botti. There could be a cat and mouse game between the two, as no other drivers are going to swap positions yet. So this could be good for a lot of drivers. No driver has exited yet, and no driver has made a huge significant error just yet. As now we're in lap 7. Also, key thing here, we could see drivers pit around lap 14 on the mediums, on lap 12. So this could be a thing as driver goes a bit thingy. Scissor and driver, I think Scissor goes ahead. And Stam kind of drops back. So now Scissor is ahead, but he is behind Ruben by more than a second. So he does not have that DRS protection to driver. So driver could make the move done here. If he uses the battery, and he could get even done before the checkered line, and he does, and he goes up before we even get fully to the third. Yeah, that's the key thing here. DRS is the key thing on that straight. As driver does have a bit of a wobble again, which is questionable because driver is on the medium, 7 or medium. As two drivers do pit, Vastas and Austin. One of them is on the hard, and the other one is now going on. So they both go on top but not hard new tires. They must not have. That's probably the medium was going to stop the firing anymore, which is weird, but. I wouldn't have hit latte, ladies and gentlemen, but this could mean that it could shape up a lot of things. As driver again is another snap. This tyre surely cannot be dead. And Scissor also was a snap as well. Wow, that is on the hard tyre as well. So this could just be acceleration here, but they may be going too much onto the power and could be just getting a bit too thick. As Botti now because that is second. Oh yeah, he's now a second ahead. There's Michael. Michael still does have DRS, but I don't think it is enough. So Botti might just keep ahead. As Michael kind of locks up there, which might allow Remus to kind of have a sniff at P2. This could go well for both Michael and Remus. Remus could move up into P2, as now we have Toro who pits as well as Serban. So drivers are not really feeling that the tyres are doing well today. So this could be a huge thing here, as this means Toro could go further back and could go further behind to Ruben in the Drivers' Championship. So this could go and play in in Ruben's hands. But then again, he's only sat P5 as we have a yellow sector 2. So I think that's a nice. I think that Ruben has an off. Wow, Ruben's now P10. Was that the tires, or was that him having? Because we have seen drivers go up there. So does he have front wing damage? As now Scissor moves up into P. No, he doesn't. So he does make the lucky escape. So I don't know fully what has happened. But could we see him into the pit lane for a new factor tire on lap 10 here at the Dutch Grand Prix? As now Scissor makes the move on driver again. He does get it done, which is good. As now we see a Sauber first. He goes into the pits and he does go on to the. We're going to get the hard tire from the medium that he's side on, and he does. As Scissor does have a bit of a lockup again. We've seen a lot of lockups, but let's spray it. As now Darius knows what to pits, so let's see what he can do on the new tire. So let's see if the drivers can keep pushing on these tires, as most tires are near enough 10 laps old. So this could be good, or it could be not. As now it gets a 3-second challenge for track limits, which we didn't say yesterday. That was another key there. No drivers really picked up any time penalties for track limits. Oh, is like his driver having off? Wow. So he's now dropped down into P9. That's Scissor now into P5 and Stamp into P6. And that means Ruben goes up ahead. So this could be thinking as now Botti now pits. I think he might be going onto the hard tire, and he goes on another medium tire. Wow! So he is going and he's connected to the double two-stopper. The driver's now filling into to P at lap 11. So this could thingy. So now Michael, it is now the leader of the race, but with Bradley right behind. As now we have a yellow flag. I don't know what thingy from, and I am not too sure. I think it was the Ferrari that had an off, so that's not good. They did not bring out a safety car, or a virtual safety car, as we saw yesterday. So this could be good, but let's hope I haven't jinxed it. As Yoshi might have done yesterday. But it is now Bradley chases Michael, but more than likely the will more likely hit this lap. Oh, I think that's front wing damage. I'm pretty sure I saw a bit come off. Oh, that is not good for Bradley, because that means he might have to pit. Even though they might have to pit anyway to cover off Botti and his. And yeah, he does. He does have front wing damage. So yeah, they both pit. As the top three now pit to try and cover off Botti. So let's see what they will go on. And more than likely will be a medium or hard compound tire. As Scissor now takes the lead. He really won in this lead for this race win. As see if Botti can get this done, and Michael and Thingy go on to. Remus goes on the hard tire, and Botti now. Yep, he goes ahead of them. So they didn't really cover off the Thingy, but Toro could get ahead. They do get ahead of Toro and Polly do get ahead of Remus. So this could affect Remus. But I don't think it will affect them too much, as Toro has pitted before, but Polly still has yet to pit. So this could play with Remus, but Toro has made up some positions, so this could be good. So it is out in front, but the net lead is so far Botti, followed by Michael and Toro. So this could be, we're now at lap 12. As now Remus goes side by side to Polly. They do touch a bit, but I don't think it's enough. So it is Thingy. Don't try anything there. You want to wait until the straight. Go driving. This is good. As Remus now does go up to P5. As Toro now follows. Scissor now gets 10 in speeding in the pit lane. We did see yesterday as well that speeding in the pit lane is a huge issue here. So that could be a hindrance for a lot of drivers here. And we will have to try and serve that in the next pit stop. As Barney now sets the fastest lap with 1 minute 10.4. He is fastest man on track. So let's see if Botti can extend. He has extended his lead to 2.5. Oh, that's going to be a safety car, surely. It's 3 cars in one. That is not good. I think that was a Haas and McLaren and another Haas. I am not too sure. all coming together. And I don't think it is brought out a oh no, I think he has. Yeah, it has brought out a safety car here, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the first safety car here, and I think that you know what that means is where Bill usually says it's time for sponsor time. So if you are looking to either become a driver, a commentator like me, or Yoshi or Will for Saturday or Friday, then you can, or a steward, or a admin, you can join the Discord link. I'm pretty sure the link is here in the YouTube down below, so you can click that. You are thinking you can subscribe to us to follow for more races like this in the near future, as we are at Suzuka next week. Also, please drop us a follow on TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, or Instagram, as we do share some videos there as well from the races and drivers' positions for POVs. So you can get a sneak peek at that if you do drop us a follow. But yeah, it's nice to see the drivers now. We're going to know, as I don't think any drivers will peel into the pit lane for most, as Polly and Stamp do. So that would be helping them, but it will cost them maybe some positions. So that might come into effect with them later, but it might mean they do pit a lot later. But that's not good, as it did bring out a safety car. So let's see what they can do. Let's check if there is any commentary questions for you that have been left. And that is another thing. If you do like to see, if you would like to ask any commentary questions, please go and go and join our Discord, and you can see if and ask us a question for us. We'd be gladly like to see the questions and likely to answer them for you here on stream. But we will say your name, so please keep that in mind. I don't think we actually have any questions for me today, so. And I don't really have a question to ask myself. So if you guys have any questions to ask me under the safety car, as Will usually asks the questions for me and Yoshi to answer, as last week we had the famous, we hit 5k, it was on YouTube, 5k subs, that me and Yoshi would have to down a whole, it was a whole chili sauce or something like that for 5k here live on stream. So I haven't really got any questions here. So if any people would love to ask a question, let's see the replay. Oh yeah, it was. It was a between. I think it was both are happy side by side with the Mercedes. So that will definitely be looked at by the stewards. So that's not good. This is not good, as I'm pretty sure now the safety car might peel in this lap. So this could be a good thing for the drivers here. As Bottino will control the pack following the safety car. So but no drivers have DNF yet, so this is good. But keep in mind that this is only lap 15 out of 36, so we still got around about 20 laps to go. But we could still see another safety car here, as we only had one safety car here yesterday for Tier Friday. Let's see what the drivers can do, as I don't think the safety car is in this lap, so no, so we have got another lap to go, as I think we are waiting for the Haas to catch up to the pack. So let's hope he catches up quickly, as I think the Haas, Haas is catching up as a Ferrari and a Sauber, so let's pray they don't cost more laps and catch up to the safety car much quicker. So let's see what they can do as we do go for around another lap. But this might help with the drivers, as it will mean that the tyres might cool down a little bit and the tyre wear might go down less. This could play in the hands, but could play in the hands of Polly, because he is on 2-lap or mediums. So this could really help him out here. So this could go well for him, but mind you, he is only sat. He is sat. Sorry, Polly is sat P10. So this is not really great for Aston Martin for today. But again, the huge drop of it is the Haas, but they did have a collision with Barney. So this is not good. But they could be both, one or both of them could see a time penalty coming their way for causing a collision with Barney, as Barney was sandwiched in. I think the Haas is caught up now. Yeah, the drivers are caught up. So the safety car should be in this lap. So we should get some racing laps underway sooner or later. So let's see if the drivers are ready. Let's see if the tyre temps are ready. Let's see if they are ready to pull off and do some more racing laps here around Netherlands. Let's see what they can do. As the safety car, I don't think he's in this lap again. It could be, oh, the safety car is in this lap. I did speak too soon. So this could be good, as Bottas will be controlling the pack. So McLaren controlling the pack. Here, let's see if you can do well at controlling the pack. Well, and let's see if let's see when he decides to go, because he is putting temperature into those tires, as everyone else behind him will. Let's see when he goes. He's gonna go, no, he's not. He's gonna go around the bend. I think he's gonna go late. Yeah, crossing and weaving a little bit. Will he go now? He's gone now. He's gone now. I think he's caught the driver napping. He's caught tire napping a little bit. But he's not caught him enough, as I think we have got a bit of movement behind. Serban's moved up on Samuel. I think Frazie's moved up. Bradley's moved up. so this could be good. I think but Torre is now P2, so this could go in favour of the championship, the Drivers' Championship. So you've got more drivers. I think both passes have gone up. This could go well. As Barney now moves up as well from Murphy, but he has on pressure tyres as well. Dam goes even more further up into P11. As Scissor goes side by side with Darius, that is a bit thingy, but it's a good move. Now Scissor has got Serban in front of them. Let's see if he can get past the Williams. Yeah, let's see if he can do. He is side by side. He's going to go into the corner. He's just about ahead. He's ahead. Oh, Frazee now. Oh, I think he's either gone straight into the barrier. There's not another safety car. Oh, who's that? I think that Samuel has gone off into the gravel. I'm not sure if that was a bit of oversteer or the driver behind him kind of thinking, oh, and that is Bastar's gone around. Will that bring out another safety car? I don't think so. Sauber has gone out, so I think this Nella might be thinking, yeah, I'm not too sure unless someone will try it as it's tied for on the circuit. Oh, there's a big collision between Cesar and I think that was both the Hasses, I think, collision. And I don't think Team Honors are really playing it today. Wow. They are close together, but Team Honors here not providing well. They are following right behind from Ruben, as Ruben is now chasing Driver. I think more than likely, we probably will see here that Ruben might get it done, Driver. As now we have the battle between Botti and Toro. As Toro is trying to get that gap down. Well, I don't think he might get it done, but he is increasing the time to get down. He's now gone below 9/10, so he has got DRS. Now DRS has gone further back, so there's not a great show for the V-Carb, because Driver and Darius is well behind, but while there's a bit of curb to the house talk, but he is chasing Ruben. But Ruben is chasing Driver, but Driver does not have DRS perception, but neither does Polly. Polly is near enough 2 seconds behind Bradley. He is now 2 seconds behind. No, Stamp is now chasing his teammate. I wouldn't go and try and go to cause a collision as he goes thinking. Wow, Scissor has to avoid the collision there between his own teammate, and that's got a bit of correction there. Team Orders are really not a thing at Haas. Wow, I think they need a bit of their own compile rules here. They could cause another collision like they did with Barney. This could cause a lot of issues for Haas, and could cause him a bit of thinking to Ruben, as Ruben is trying to increase his time to Driver, but Driver is pulling a little bit ahead. As Driver now goes off again. Driver is not having the best day here. He just cost another flag. He's not a red flag. He does join. Okay, but now he has Master behind him, and he's sat P14. Master goes ahead, and Darius is going to chase. So both V caps now put P14, P15. Master now goes ahead of Samuel. A good move. Oh, they do go a bit touchy. He does touch. Samuel does touch his rear wing. So just thinking, but the key thing here is Torre is now under 2/10. So then we've got another yellow flag, and that's from a Mercedes again. And that's Barney. Barney is not having a good day at the office today. I think they did it yesterday. The Dutch Grand Prix is really not his favourite circuit for the season, and it would be nice to see what his views on this would be. So let's see if he could bring back it next week. The driver now goes ahead again. We have got massive drops for it. It's really not helping him. I don't know why he's got on softs. Yeah, they are 8 lap old, so he's going to have a bit of fall. So any drivers behind him will more likely take the free position. As Stan goes ahead of Ruben. Wow. The leading driver, Sister has a bit of snap again. Snaps here seem to be common here for drivers. But we have seen a lot more offs than compared to yesterday, which is fair for Saturday. As we have, I think we got another driver off further back again. It's another Mercedes. Mercedes really not having a great day. But really, will Sister really catch Ruben? Ruben is now out of the DRS into stump. Polo is really on the back of Botti. So Botti could lose this position, but they will have to pit again. But Botti does have the 2 lap fresher tyres, but because Botti's on mediums, that might hinder him a little bit. As Master does pit on from the soft, which we thought he was. Master now speeding the pit lane yet again. So this is not good. So we have another person who's now speeding the pit lane, which was Nolad and Master. There's now Samuel just Samuel ties in the pit lane, the correct procedure. But I don't know why. I think they're pretty sure drivers do get points from any position they finish. So this is not good for the drivers. So this could go well. So let's see what he can do. The Red Bull. Let's see what he can do. We're going to go for like a turn 1, but I think that can be. Let's see what Toro can do. Let's see if Toro can catch up to Botti. He does have DRS. He won't use his battery. Will he get it done before turn 1? He might do. He's gaining a bit of me. Botti does try a defensive. The good thing here, Botti does lock up a little bit, but Toro does make the move, and he's now the new race leader. Oh, they're still side by side though. See what they can do, both of them. They are still thinking they touch slightly, but he's still side by side as Botti goes slightly ahead. This is clean racing from the 2. Let's hope there's no further collisions. Botti does take the lead though. Wow, clean racing from the 2. But let's see if they can pit anytime soon, because those tyres are old. They are about 13 laps old. So they could be seeing into the pit lane anytime soon. Torres now got DRS. Might make a move around here, but if he's smart, I don't think he will. No, he stays behind. Goes over the bump. Let's see if it might hinder. He doesn't. Let's see what he does. Get more battery. I would save it a little bit. Will on DRS. He might make another move again, like he did last lap, to get the move done before turn 1. He's going to use the power. No, I don't think he's going to get it done. So I think Botti's got the move. Now he's going to make the lunge. Botti does lock up again at turn 1. So this could be a huge thing here. They're near the quick rear Toro. Toro touching the rear of Botti. This could be a huge thing here. So let's see what they can do and what the drivers can do further back. Is Ruben is still P8, so that could still help Toro's favour. So this could help him a lot here. I think this could see him into the lead of the championship as well. As we haven't got a bit moving from further back. So let's see if Toro can get it done. We are going to get DRF here. He is close to the last lap. He's got 80% battery, but he's chose not to use it. Because this position is very costly if he does shoot it wide, because there is a bit of gravel. The gravel trap there. The driver goes off. I think that's a failure again at turn 1. Ferrari might be a fall involved. I'm not too sure. I don't think it really will cost the car with them. So let's see if Toro can get this done now. He's going to dub his battery now. No, he's not. He's going to stay behind. He's got a little bit of thingy. Again, Butty locks up again. And this thing is, Michael now pits. As now we have, I think, Will joining us.
Good evening. Yeah, I did come along. I was coming to listen into the awesome commentary there, YB.
Thank you, Will. Thank you. It's just fun doing this on my own. Thank you.
Well, you're doing an amazing job so far. And, well, the race seems to be pretty chaotic. I saw a replay earlier, actually, and that I think it was on a restart, and that was a huge rest. I think it was a 3-car pile-up, so that was pretty big.
Yeah, it was between the two Hasses and Barney. It was, I think it was Barney with the one that crashed out yesterday, I think.
Yes, yeah, he did. Sadly, Barney missing out on points to Red Bull, but they're still up at the top of the table. So this is another interesting fight. Botti and Toro, the fight that never happened yesterday, could still happen today. And it is very, very interesting. Who will come out on top? Toro's been all over him. He's like a rash, but yet still to make that move. And he's really, really wanted in this move. Can he do it into turn 1 this time? Now DRS opportunity. He may not even need DRS. And both into the pit lane they go. YB, what strategy is this going to be?
I'm thinking more than likely they'll probably go onto the medium or hard tyre as they could be going onto, I think, Botti goes onto the hard, Toro also goes onto the hard compound tyre. So this means that they will be going to the very end and as they completed their final pit stop of the race. They just leave Remus out in front with Polly as well, and both the Hasses as well in front of them. So Botti will go out in traffic, but will this have... Azelle Murphy also picks up a 10-second penalty as well in the pit lane for speeding in the pit lane. So the number now goes up to 3 drivers with a penalty.
We've seen that lots of times now. This is Toro running outside of Michael. Going to get that move done. Contact made, but still through with a slight touch there. Still get that move done. Great job done by Toro. He's locked himself back into P7. Actually, that did allow Botti to at least try and create a gap, but didn't do too much because he's already onto the back of him. When can he get that move done? Will it just have to wait for the DRS opportunity to come again? Michael may just have to sit and wait because he could just end up taking these two positions as well if these two have issues. Remus on top of the table so far, but he's driving yet to pit. Yeah, through talking about yesterday, YB, we had about 100 people getting drive-through and, not drive-through, 10-second time penalties for being in the pit lane.
Yeah, we had a lot yesterday. I think near enough half the grid got one. Those were key thing from yesterday, that no driver really picked up any track limit penalty. And I think here today, I think we did have one at least. So this is a new revelation here. Track limits is not a key thing here. As Polly answers and also pits as well, and they go into new mediums. So Remus now takes the lead of the race, but Botti I think will still keep the net lead, as Toro is now close to Botti as well, and so is Michael. So Michael pitting early has helped him come a lot closer to the two. So we could see a three-way fight for the win here.
We could see it through and fight for the win. Driver also in front of him. Now, Driver, he had a few errors yesterday, but he did pretty well considering the challenges he had caused as well. But he's currently in P3, so keep an eye out for him if he will have a quick stop or not. But the main people to keep an eye on is Botti. Botti is going to get, on board with Toro. Now, is that one of the Red Bulls in front? Now, that could be Ruben, possibly, I believe. Is it? I think it is. Anyway, he's going to already get DRS. This is not in favour for Toro there because this is really dropping down further. It's not. It's an RB there. So that was obviously going to be DRS there, sorry. And still, Botti stays ahead this time. And YB, he seems pretty happy up into the lead now.
Yeah, he's been leading the race for a lot of while. He's had Michael right behind him, and he's had Toro behind him. He's had a lot of drivers behind him. So he's had a lot, even though he was out front, he has had a lot of drivers nipping for the win here. So let's see if he can try and keep Toro behind him for the remainder of these laps. And let's see if the drivers ahead do have to pit as well. So let's see what them two can do. Then if Remus and Stamp can have a quick stop and see if Botti is now driver just go ahead of Bradley. That could be good, but mind you, driver still has yet to pit. So as driver has had some has had some spins earlier today so that could have affected him today. As Torres now gets edging much closer and closer as he dumps the battery towards Botti. And will he get this move done before turn 1? No, I don't think so. As he is edging closer, but I don't think he's close enough. As Master now gets another 3 time second penalty for track limits. So, but Toro is getting closer, though, Will.
He definitely is. Hello, all of you into the chat. Very good to see you again, once again. Toro really onto the back of Botti this time. This move still yet to happen, both on the same tires as well. But it's just sheer pace for these drivers. So when will this move get done is the real question. And hopefully it will be soon. But we'll have to keep an eye on the rest of the grid because obviously with Red Bull top of the table, with Ruben was looking forward to this round actually. I was speaking to him yesterday and he will be missing out on the round of Japan now. That was one of his top circuits, Japan. So this can impede some sort of problems with their constructors' hopes, and that's I'm sure what they're aiming for. But Toro right onto the back of Botti, still yet to do that move. He's really close this time. He's closer than ever actually, and we've seen so many drivers like this before. Now Toro getting on the throttle early, but still Botti pulls away. He must be using a bit of DRS. Toro has been saving it as well. Now the opportunity may come in his favour. DRS opportunity now. He's using his battery as well, but so will Botti. Will this move get done into turn 1? He's going to look for an outside move into turn 1. I don't think it's going to be on, and Botti still covers the lead of the race here onto lap 29.
Yeah, we're close into turn 1, but I think that Botti has still got it covered. He's making that McLaren wide at the moment, so he's keeping Toro behind. So this could go well as we have got 7 laps to go. But will the tires might overheat till then? As Toro is now right on the back of Botti. So Botti is getting close. Sorry, Toro is getting a lot closer to Botti. So this could come now. This overtake, this could come now going into turn 1. But the drivers ahead is still not pitted yet. So they could be edging for soft tyres there. As I don't think another safety car might come out yet if the drivers are going to keep this clean.
Well, did you just do another curse again? Because remember yesterday when we had 2 laps of racing we had yesterday for the last lap. That was a great ending to the race as well, and it did go in the way of Botti. Now can Botti do it for a second time? So let's keep an eye on Remus and Stampy if they will go on for the soft compound tyres. Remember, Ruben's already on soft compound tyres, but he may have just gone slightly too early. Around the outside there is Bradley. Bradley, he has a great race yesterday actually, and he's now fighting with Michael. Michael just covers the inside line. A great defence there. Bradley really making contact with him as well, but still, both these drivers are still onto the grid, which is good for now. Toro making a move this time. Could it be on? No, he tried it on Michael before. Maybe it won't work on Botti, and he's now got traffic in front of him. Now, how quickly will they get through that? Is the other question. Oh, is that traffic? No, it's not. It's not. It's the Haas there of Stampy. Now, Stampy has to really pit at this point because he already knows that his hopes of at least being on the podium, if he was trying to last out, and I don't know why he would, are pretty much gone after this. Now, Toro really trying to get close this time. Will he get that move done? No, I don't think he will. We're going to have to save it to the back straight, but at a stand, we've had a yellow flag further back. What's happened over there? We've had a spin there from Ruben. Ruben, our championship leader, has had a spin. That is not good at all from Ruben, and he needs a bit of work, I'm sure, and he will not be happy at all with that one, YB, will he?
No, he won't, because it means at the point now that Toro will gain will be like, he will be huge. So Toro will more than likely will now have a huge lead, will have a much more bigger lead. And I think Toro does go ahead, I think. Toro goes ahead of Stamp, but now that might cost him a little bit of time to Botti. But as I was saying, this will be favour into Toro's hand, as Toro will be more going further into the lead of the Drivers' Championship. But this might also affect the constructors a little bit, as even though the Red Bull are ahead, but this could mean that other drivers behind and teams could pick up more points than Red Bull here today, especially next week.
That's for sure as well. Now, Remus on board with now. Let's see what he can do. Can he manage to bring himself for a victory after a long wait? He's on 19 lap old compound tyres now. I'm sure Botti will be in sight anytime soon. 3.2 seconds is the gap now. Toro already onto the back of Botti. So, Toro is obviously stronger in one of the sectors. Now, which sector is that? He gets close to him. We don't know. Now, on board with Toro, will he manage to get this move done? Stampy, I'm sure, will be pitting. We've had a yellow flag further back. nothing happened at the moment. So still Toro yet to do that move on Boti. He's getting closer and closer and closer. We may have a last lap showdown of these drivers, and that will be a very, very good race as well if it was the case. Now Remus is already in sight. He may as well pit, or if he's just trying to do it because, I mean, YB, he'll be in punching territory soon.
Yeah, he will. 20 lap tyres on hard. He will definitely be in punch territory. But I don't know if he has picked white or not, so I don't know if he can do it. But still, he will be in punch territory, but the time is dropping fast. So Bottas is, and he is only 1.3 seconds ahead, no, 1.1. So the time is dropping fast, but we do only have 4 laps of racing left. So could he last enough? Or will he get a puncher again? So let's hope not.
Well, hopefully not, because Boti's got DRS opportunity this time. This is not what Toro wants at all. Remus is definitely going to have to keep an eye on what he's going to do this time, is try and preserve them at this point, but I'm pretty sure he may be diving in, skimming the barrier there. Boti does that move. Will Toro do the same? He had a bit of a fight with Stampy, but still, yes, gets that move done into turn 1. Remus does not even bother fighting, which is a good call, because he was no longer at least going to be in front of him. Now, there's a Sauber in front of Boti. Boti just stays behind the Sauber for this lap. He will have DRS opportunity once again. We've got 3 laps of racing left to go, and it's going very, very tense now with these drivers on how it will continue. Toro will be punching himself, really, really eager to get that move done, on board with Norla there. So last race for him after his teammate's Thursday is sadly at a retirement. Now Boti still trying to catch up where he can. Oh, that is not there. Now he does get that move done even before the back straight, which is not looking good at all for him there. He will get DRS back here, but that's not really going to do much. It will help Toro though with slipstream as well from both the Sauber and also McLaren as well, but no, nothing goes on between those two. Now this is the interesting bit as we head on to the back straight. This could be the crucial part for Toro to gain the lead of the race, the lead he wanted now for a very, very long time. Now, can he manage to do it? Boti seems to get a better exit off the corners as well. He's getting closer, ever so closer. I'm sure Boti is using his DRS to the max as well, but yet no moves at all. Yellow flag down the back straight. What's happened? We've got a stopped Stampy there. Now, is he hasn't pitted still. So was that just a spin YB, or was that just his, I mean, his tyres must be dead as well.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, he's now pitted, so I think his tyres are just dead. So I think his tyres just overheated a little bit, and just aware of the tyres, he's got a lot too much. So if Stamp is doing the exact same thing, so the key thing here now is Remus going to do the exact same thing here. So the key thing here is Remus in P3. Will he spin as well from the tyres, or will he just try and ease the tyres home? As we've only got 2 laps of racing left.
We do have 2 laps of racing. Toro this time has got DRS opportunity. Will it be a move now as we now head into sector 3? Well, he was in quicker in that sector, but he seems to be right on the back of Boti. This is where Boti actually pulls away, as you notice now. Boti gets a bit more of a gap, but this time it's not looking too big. This is the corner where he usually pulls away and allows him to stay ahead. He's done it well once again. Now it's 0.4 of a second now. He's getting closer and closer and closer. Could this be the move for the lead of the race? No, it's still not going to be enough for him to make that move, and we'll have to wait once again for the next couple of laps. He's only got, YB, he's only got 2 laps to do it.
Yeah, 2 laps are counting down. He's going to try and have to get this move done. But I'm guessing Boti is going to try and save a lot of battery, and I would too on this lap. But then again, the drivers usually make the move at like turn 1, as now we see driver go ahead of Serban and makes the move even before turn 1. So realistically, he could wait until next lap to try it. But Toro really needs to get this move done, or else he's going to have to miss the shot of P1. But I don't think he's going to be too annoyed with himself, as P2 is a good result, especially with Ruben sat in P13, as this will help his driver's championship a lot.
It definitely will now on board with Toro. We had a bit of a glitch there from Boaty going straight on at that corner, so I don't know what that glitch was. But we are now about to head on to the last lap of this Grand Prix, and really, we don't know who's going to be taking the victory home. Now Boaty is whipping down the back straight. This could be the move for the lead of the race into lap, onto turn one. Now round the outside, Toro goes. He almost makes contact with Boaty. Boaty still covers the inside line. A great move done by Toro, who does him around the outside. Now, can he manage to keep that for the rest of this race? That's the other question as we now head in to turn 3 there, and still Boaty trying to find his way through. But remember, this is the opportunity where Boaty does catch up to him, sniffing that rear around the outside. He goes this time. Will he get that move done as well? It's side-by-side action still between these two drivers. Boaty almost gets forced off track. Still contact made between those two as well. God, this is a close ending to the race. But dive bomb once again from Boaty. Boaty's eager. He really wants this. But so far, it's looking away at Toro. Boaty dives down the inside once again, not giving this up at all. He's not putting up with that fight. The other driver pulls over to the side. That's his teammate. But Toro stays ahead this time. Would it be a late lunge? Bit of a close one there. No, not enough. And I just think Toro might have just done this now. Don't want to jinx it now as we come into the last couple of corners. He now comes around the last couple of corners. Toro has done an awesome race. He's waited for this lead for a long, long time. He missed out yesterday, but Toro is going to come around the last corner. He is going to win out here in Netherlands for season 11 of the VD Racing League Tier Saturday, and he will be very, very happy with that. But YB, that's possibly one of the closest finishes I've ever seen in the VD Racing League in the actual history of it.
It is, and I'm going to say, what a drive from Toro, because Toro did not set a lap in qualifying, and to go from having not set a lap time, go to P1 in the race is just a shot of incredible. And to even do it with such fine margins to Botti as well, wow, that is some race and such a great ending. As we saw yesterday, we had such a great ending here yesterday with Botti as well, but Botti has just missed out with a win. Like he did. No, sorry, but he did win yesterday. So, you know, but I'm pretty sure he won't be annoyed with himself with that one.
Well, that was just incredible, and hats off to Toro there. He missed out yesterday and still brought his way to the top table. So great job from Toro, and also a great job to YB. This is his first time doing the commentary, going from the pit lane, and a very congratulations to you, YB. You did a very, very good job today, I have to admit. So we'll be going on to the interviews. You'll be leading that, of course. You are the lead commentator for today. So if you are still in the chat, do put in the chat. Thank you very much to the amazing YB for this. And yeah, from me, thank you very much, YB. That was a very, very good job from you. Now, as we head into the interview, so do not go anywhere because it's the famous part. But Toro is our race leader out here, and YB will take away the rest.
All right. So as we've got Toro, we lead to Botti with P2. I don't think he'll be annoyed with himself with that. We follow Remus in P3. We follow with Polly, Michael, Cesar, Driver, Serban, Bradley, Stamp, these Darius, Barney, Ruben, Murphy, Master, and Vastas. Then Nala and Samuel, and it's Furzy. It's both Furzy and Samuel, both DNF'd. But yeah, wow, what a race for Saturday. Well, wow.
Yeah, we haven't seen many of these close races before. Usually the Tier Friday races, but Tier Saturday for a last lap draw is possibly one of the best races I've seen. And we know there's going to be a very happy Toro into the interview room, but he's not made it yet. So obviously he's still talking around as well. So yeah, that was an awesome race, especially from that last lap draw. I couldn't have thought of an amazing last lap. You know, Boaty was not giving that up at all, and he really, really showed it. That's for sure.
Yeah, he did. He tried making the McLaren as wide as possible, and I think to go against Toro, I don't think he'll be too mad with that. But there were quite some collisions thinking between the two, so they might get investigated, but they could just be deemed as a racing incident. But wow, the last lap was amazing from the two. They had some clean thingies. Just looking at the chat, you're welcome, all. You're welcome.
You're already a favourite there in the VD Racing League, YB. Now, we'll move on to the interviews, and they will be, well, they'll obviously be led by the one and only YB.
Right, I think we are waiting for some drivers here. We are still waiting for Botti, I think, but I don't think Yeah, waiting for Botty and the other one, I think. Oh yeah, and Rima. Sorry, that's my bad. But I know that's so bad. But I think so far we've only got Toro so far, so we will wait a little bit for Botty.
Well, I think Remus won't be in here, so I think we may as well just. Oh, here we go. There we go. Speak of the devil.
I think we have both of them. So let's start with P2 then. Botty. Wow, what a last lap! I can't believe that you ended in P2, but I'm guessing you were not mad at it at all.
I don't know. I just I shouldn't have gone to the inside because Toro has higher downforce, and I should have known that he could brake later than me. And I don't know. I was just trying to recover it, but I failed. I don't know what to say.
Sorry, you did really well in the last lap, and I'm guessing the tyre strategy really did help you with that one as well.
I don't know. I just maybe broke too early. I don't know. I was just afraid of locking up and going wide. I don't know. I should have taken the risk instead of backing out, basically. But to be honest, the safety car was really lucky because my mediums wouldn't have done longer, wouldn't have lasted longer than that. So yeah, the safety car was really helpful.
Yeah, I think the safety car really helped a lot of drivers out there, and I think especially you and Tara as well. Will, any questions?
Well, very good job, Boaty, and it's a very big shame that you couldn't continue the streak from yesterday.
Yeah, it is, but I just need to focus on the Friday tier. I just joined for fun, and that's it. I don't really care about this.
Well,
Uh,
well, sorry,
the
I was,
Saturday one.
I was going to say, well, even with this game's a lot of trust between you and Toro. Do you find him now? You can feel clearly racing with him, or is he still a big threat to you?
Well, I don't know. I basically dominated the whole race, but I just unfortunate the last lap, and I'm confident that I can beat him in the championship.
Right. Well, this is going to be big controversy then towards the end of the season.
Yeah, we will see. Long season ahead.
I think
Hello?
that sums up my one. So YB, any more?
No, not any more questions, and I think now we move on to the race winner, Toro. Well, my God, what a last lap that was between you and Botty as well, as I mentioned. It was very clean. It was very nice racing to see for the last lap. And talk me through what was going through your mind when you made that overtake.
To be honest, I thought I won't make it that last lap in first corner overtake. I thought I braked too late. I mean, well, it was very nice battle with Botti. Like we were doing side by side almost whole lap, and yeah, amazing battle. Really, really enjoying that. So yeah, I'm really happy. Also, I will be leading the championship, I think. So that's another good, good thing. So yeah, I'm really happy with this race. Also, last to first completed. So yeah. Of course, safety car helped me a lot because yeah, I was like 3 seconds behind Botti, and because of the safety car, I was already behind him. So yeah, it helped me a lot. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, I think you also didn't set a time in qualifying. So to go from not setting a time to then to win the race is some feat here. I want to congratulate you on that effort because it was such an amazing drive from you.
Thanks.
Will, any questions?
Well, this kind of sets the standards, I think, for the rest of the season, and also, well, it's going to be interesting next round. Now, I heard that, Ruben won't be there next round, but I don't know if you'll be there as well in Japan. Are you going to be there?
I mean, I want to be with Ruben also wants so.
Well, either way, it was possibly a race to forget for Ruben as well. I mean, was he happy at all, or was he pretty annoyed?
To be honest, I don't know. I wasn't talking with him, and yeah, so I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what happened to him actually. What happened to him? Anyone
I think
knows?
he finished
He
P13.
touched the grass and spun into the
Okay.
I don't know which.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Bottler.
well, even that. Well, Toro, I asked the same question to Boaty. Do you feel, well, with this fight you two just had, especially on the last lap, do you feel like you could do this every Tier Friday and Saturday?
I mean, yeah, we'll see, but uh, I mean, yeah, that battle was good, but yeah, one mistake and we are on the wall in the wall. So yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Right, that's all from me.
All right, as we're rounding out interviews, thank you for joining us here at VDRL for Saturday. I'm YB, and we joined midway through with Will, and we all wish you a brilliant rest of your day. Goodbye.
Thank you.